In this video, we are going to see the installation of Visual Studio Code, as well as how to format code and then the Emmet code extension, as well as hands-on with a simple HTML. So this course is entirely for the beginners. So first we'll search in Google the Visual Studio Code for downloading. So this is again a free IDE. So it contains for all the OS versions. So in the meantime, it is getting downloaded. We'll explore the website. So they are having a variety of support for all the languages, it seems. So you can see in the overview they are providing with a very lot number of languages, as well as they are providing a vast support for TypeScript and JavaScript. And once it is getting download, we'll click on that .exe. So just hit the run button. So in the downloads, the Visual Studio Code got downloaded. I just shown you. So choose the folder where you want to install this, as well as just hit the install. So it will not take any more download. So the 64 MB which got downloaded at the first, is enough for installing the IDE. There are no more downloads required. So the Visual Studio Code got installed. So I'll click the launch Visual Studio Code checkbox. Okay, my Visual Studio Code got installed. So now I'll go to the preferences settings, and then next I'll go to the text editor and then formatting. So this will help us to format the code whenever we save. So formatting code is one of the most essentials in programming. And then since I have told you earlier, I will show you the Emmet extension. So search in the Emmet in the extensions tab. So it will show the details of how to use that one. I'll show it in the later part of this video. So download this Mithril Emmet. It will install inside your Visual Studio Code itself. So okay, it got installed. Now we'll close this tab and then we can go to the next one. So go to the files folder. So hit on file, new file, and then the first thing that we have to do in Visual Studio Code is that whenever you're opening an untitled file, save it with the extension that you want. So it will automatically provide the kind of pre-formatting for your code. It will show you the necessary help that you need. For example, I'll give it as hello world dot hello web design, and I'll choose the file type as HTML and I'll save. So now you will see that when I type that apostrophe, and it is showing that Emmet extension, and once you hit the enter, the basic boilerplate will be displayed. So for CSS also, link colon you type, it will show the variety of options available. I'll create a CSS file also. I'll name it as style.css. So I'll choose the CSS and save. So before showing, I'll show you the place where the metadata is displayed. So it will show the outline, the metadata that is being present in the HTML, the parts of the HTML. So in the body, I'll just give h2 dot and the class name that I want. So when you give h2 dot and the class name, the Emmet extension will automatically create the HTML layout for you. So it is almost like creating a boilerplate whenever you need. The Emmet extension is very much helpful for that. So I am creating two header tags. So it is a very simple HTML. So you saw when I save it, when I saved the code, it got automatically formatted. So just right click and then copy path, go to your browser and then put the file path there. So you can see we have just created a simple web page with the help of Visual Studio Code, and then we'll just put some background. It is very simple it is actually very much for the beginners. So I'll give some color and I'll just play on with some the width, how to use the width. So use this element style and this inspect for your for your first time coding with the IDE, so it will helpful when you want to put the CSS in your code. So just copy this one and go to your style.css, and dot some name will represent the class. So since I have given box in my HTML, I am using the same class name here also. So you see in Visual Studio Code, you can hover on to the color and you can select the color also. So it will turn into an RGB format. So now you can see. Okay, that is all related to the this video, which is simple web design, and thanks for watching.